Isn't today a great day to be a Democrat in Utah? We were up until 1 o'clock, past 1 o'clock? We were up till like 2 o'clock in the morning reading a judge's decision, but hell yes, Utah will be electing a Democrat to Congress in 2026. Yay. Woo! Get excited! Last night at the super chill and normal hour of like 11:59, the 3rd District Court put out a ruling saying that the state will adopt Plaintiff's Map 1 for our congressional districts. This means that we will be electing a Democrat in Utah for the first time in 7 years, and Utah is going to be a huge part of the reason that Democrats take back control of Congress next year. Utah! We've been saying this for years, and everyone laughed at us, and everyone said we were dumb and we were wrong and it was never gonna happen, but guess what? It's happening. So this is what the map looks like in totality. And here's a zoomed in version of Salt Lake County. This district lives entirely inside Salt Lake County. It also has a bunch of competitive state house districts underneath it that are currently controlled by Republicans. So we're very excited about that as well, because Congress is not the only thing that matters. But this district is about a Democratic advantage of 14 points. We've seen everything from D plus 10 to D plus 24. It doesn't actually matter. The only thing that matters is what actually happens in the election. This is a Democratic district. This map also puts Celeste Malloy and Mike Kennedy in the same district, which is really complicated. You don't actually have to live in the district that you're running in for Congress. I don't know how they're going to divide that up. So there's definitely going to be some shakeups on the Republican side to figure out who's running in which district and who is almost definitely losing their seat. This makes the other districts a lot more conservative. So District 2 will be R plus 43, District 3 will be an R plus 50, and District 4 an R plus 45.
So everyone's reactions to this have been super normal and chill over the last 10 hours. Basically, everybody on the Democratic side woke up and decided they wanted to run for Congress, even though they have no idea what that actually takes and what that looks like to both run for Congress or be in Congress, but more on that later. And every Republican woke up and chose violence. Because we haven't heard enough of Utah politicians on Twitter in the last month. If you haven't read our Substack the other day, you should. Matt McPherson opened a bill file to try and impeach the judge, Judge Diana Gibson. It's crazy that Matt decided to freak out because he is now within the boundaries of this congressional district in a very competitive district and will probably lose his election next year. And he's also a complete idiot and asshole. That's important. They have been also threatening Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson if she implements this map that the judge decided. They are throwing this giant fit. If they could have just followed the rules and passed a compliant map to begin with, we wouldn't be in this fight. There's going to be a lot more on this whole impeachment situation later, and I'm sure during legislative session, so can't wait for What the Hill to be back. So even though there's going to be a lot of fights down the road, both with the impeachment, with the initiative to repeal Prop 4, all of these things, right now we can be really excited. This is the culmination of almost a decade of work of grassroots people passing an initiative to just have a fair say in their government, and we are now finally seeing the repercussions of that. We see what can happen when we organize, when we put in the work, we put in the time. This is very exciting. Go Blue Top.